Good morning. How are you doing? Great, great, great. I'm going to ask one more time. Good morning. How are you doing? Okay, that sounds a lot better. My name is Tom Jones. I'm the chair of our board here. And first of all, I want to tell you, it's been a long time overdue. I want to thank a lot of people that helped put this effort together to really what I believe is going to make this not only a world class, but a best in class, a best practice for others to follow. There's a lot of individuals that's going to come up behind me that's going to speak to you about their efforts. But the first thing I want to do is make sure I thank the parish president, Cynthia Lee Shang, and her administration. Most importantly, all of our board members, and most importantly, our executive board, because we put a lot of work in to get to this particular point. And sometimes you have to go to the base level only to get, let's just say, set the agenda in the right direction. And we did that. We had a lot of conversations. The state really stepped in as far as, provided great guidance, great technical guidance, great technical assistance to get this thing here, because at the end of the day, it is about a partnership. There is no one man that could do it all, right? And I think a lot of times organizations feel that they can just go out on an island and they understand, you know what, there's no way I can make it by myself. But this thing here is going to pop, right? There's a lot of people that need assistance, but there's a lot of employers that can benefit from every aspect of this entity here if they come to the table. We have a lot of individuals that put things on in the community to make sure that we're giving advice to providers, to employers, big and small, to understand exactly what a partnership can do to get you to some level of success. But at the end of the day, it starts with the talent. And there's too many people in our parish that really want to do great things, but we as employers have to meet them halfway. And this, what I believe, is a great example of what meeting halfway looks like. But after my little remarks, I'm going to go on and get started right here, okay? So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. But another one of our business partners is Valerie Brolin. So Valerie, please come on up.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Valerie Brolin. I know many of you in this room, but for those who don't know me, I am the Deputy Chief Operating Officer of Jefferson Parish, and I'm here representing President Lee Shang, who unfortunately, regretfully cannot be here today. However, she's extremely proud of our progress with this initiative, and when she took office, she challenged her team to be innovative and move away from business as usual. And today represents a very long journey and a very big step in a journey. But this is just the beginning. This is the future is just, the possibilities are endless. The workforce development piece of Jefferson Parish, what I believe is now on its most solid foundation, and I couldn't be more proud of the work that was put into getting it there. I've worked closely with both the workforce development administrative staff, the workforce development board, who I didn't know many of the executive staff members, but I have absolutely grown to love them and their work ethic, and I'm proud to work beside them now and will continue to do so. I've worked with Dr. Zimmerman, our Chief Administrative Assistant. I've worked with Frances Turner, who has been relentless in her efforts with this, and everyone in the parish who worked with this. And then also, I would be remiss if I didn't thank LWC for stepping in, guiding us, having patience with us, and being understanding that, this is a program that is so important to Jefferson Parish, and we just needed to breathe some life into that, back into it. And I feel like today is the start of it. And on that note, we really had a very, very daunting task ahead of us. And a certain person in this room who was very inspirational to me said, "You got the ship going in the right direction, just don't know if the ship can go fast enough." And I just want everybody to know this team moved that ship at the pace it needed to go, and that's why we're here today. So again, thank you to the Workforce Development Board staff, the executive staff, the parish, District 3 Council, everyone. This is going to be an amazing job center. Thank you so much to Delgado for everything that you have done in terms of your giving back to Jefferson Parish. I just can't say enough. I have these talking points here, but I haven't really read any of them. I'm just very overwhelmed by the fact that we're here today, and I'm excited about the future of our workforce development program. So thank you very much.
Good morning. I think it's appropriate to say, out with the old, in with the new. Considering where we've been, considering the challenges that we've had, it's a great opportunity, one of the best opportunities that we've seen in Jefferson Parish in a long time, whereas we're working collaboratively to ensure that those who are in need of job training, those who are in need of jobs, will have this resource available to them at this wonderful location. Please give Delgado, Chairman Larissa Stein, as well as my good friend Ava, who's over the Department of Labor for the state of Louisiana, all of much of the credit, considering the fact that it's important for us to work together. It's important for us to figure out how to be able to get things done when others don't believe that they can be done. And this is a manifestation of that. The fact that we've had this River City Campus open for a while, and we've been working hard to find new programs and find new ways to be able to bring more people here, and here we are, Jefferson Parish Workforce Development at its best, and will be a beacon light for our community. I've spent a considerable amount of time speaking with Orlando about what this could be, and we are here. So thank you for all your hard work. Thank you all with Jefferson Parish Workforce, our Community Development Department, Jeff Cap, so on and so forth. I am impressed with what you all have pulled off. Thank you all so much.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all so much for having me. It is a good day to be in Jefferson Parish. And as a New Orleanian, you know, we don't say that too much. But it is indeed a pleasure and an honor to be here, and to be here with so many good friends, Dr. Staub, Chancellor at Delgado Community College, Dr. Williams, newly minted Dr. Williams, the Director of Workforce, my longtime friend, Councilman Williams, others, the board members, and of course, Parish President Chang and Valerie on her team, the board. It is just a wonderful day, and a lot of people have talked about collaboration and working together, and I can't say enough about all of these folks, and I know that I'm leaving some people out. Most notably, most importantly, there's a slew of people here from Louisiana Workforce Commission. If they could all raise their hands. We have our team from as far away as Homa, another local. Good collaboration there. We know water doesn't stop at the 17th Street Canal, or to get to Grand Isle, I think you have to go through Terrebonne or someplace else that's in Mr. Frank's region. But in any event, it has been great to work with the team. I can say that everyone has been committed to do the right thing, and I'd like to tell you a little story about it because I think it's so important when we talk about technology and innovation, and we know we have to change. If we want to get new results, we have to do new things. We can't keep on doing the same old thing. But a lot has to be said for just doing the work. So before we had all the technology, maybe even before lights, there was a elected official that put a boulder in the roadway, and he wanted to see what the citizens would do. So the boulder was in the roadway, and they had some folks that came to it and said, typical government, typical royalty, typical city hall, you know, this boulder's in the roadway, I have this problem, maybe I can't access the roadway as quickly as I would like to. I'm just gonna turn around and go home. Someone else came along and said, I'm gonna go around. But the third person came along and said, I'm gonna see if I can move this boulder. And the person that came behind them, he said they were about to go home. They said, can you help me move this boulder too? And together they moved the boulder, and they found out that the king had put gold coins under the boulder. And it was a reward for everyone because the road was clear. These people that were in need got a little surprise from under the stone, but they tackled the problem. And I can't say enough about everyone in this partnership that has been committed to tackling any problem that comes up. I mean, we've had so much. We've had COVID, we've had Ida, and God knows, and we call it the HC. Don't say the H word. That's what we say in the Edwards administration. Don't say the H word. So much reorganizing, but the commitment to do the right thing from everyone involved has never been questioned. And I have to also personally thank Valerie, because I know it has not been easy. And the states and the feds are not always easy. And we have that difficult intermediary role to say, we're flowing the money out to you, you get to decide what you're gonna do with it, but then we're gonna come and tell you, these are the rules that you need to play by, or hey, before the feds come down and monitor you, these are the things that need to be done. So it is, I say, an arranged marriage with the subsequent divorce, but we still have to live together. But guess what? Sometimes we like each other too. And I do think that we all like each other in this situation. And there's much here to do, much here to celebrate. Unemployment is 3.8%. We have more people working than we've ever had before in the state of Louisiana. The Bureau of Labor Statistics has been keeping numbers since 1976. And we are the best ever right now. That means that we're probably serving people that are harder to serve. Employers have still unmet needs, and it's so important for the partnerships that go on. Delgado, the Jefferson Parish Workforce Development Board, the team at the I want to say One Stop, American Job Centers. I'm telling my age by saying One Stop. They're all working every day to help people, and the state is delighted to be a partner. We launched Casero week before last. That provides thousands of classes to citizens, and they're going to come to these centers and get those classes, and then that will help them to upskill to go to Delgado. So we're so excited about putting more people to work, about doing on-the-job training for our employers, about expanding apprenticeship, and making sure that these record numbers that we have people employed, that we continue to do that. And that it's not just family sustaining wages, it's family thriving wages. This center, this board, this team is making it happen, and I can't say thank you enough to them for all of their hard work, and congratulations, thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Cates. My name is Jerry Bologna. I'm President and CEO of JEDCO, the Jefferson Economic Development Commission. On behalf of our Board of Commissioners, we have several of our commissioners and past chairs present, and also on behalf of so many of our resource partners throughout the parish. We have the Jefferson Chamber of Commerce represented here, the Jefferson Business Council, the Jefferson Community Foundation. All of us work in tandem to promote economic development throughout Jefferson Parish. And today really represents the culmination of something on our behalf. And 22 years ago, when we started with the parish's first economic development long-term strategic plan, we envisioned this park, Churchill Technology and Business Park, as a hub for employment. And we know we have the ability to attract employers here, but we cannot be successful if we're not turning out a trained and skilled workforce. And that's what today represents, a celebration of this American Job Center here in Churchill. We now have public transportation coming into the park, and there's really just a great nexus here, and it's something that we are excited to celebrate here with all of you in the room. That is what we are here to support. JEDCO is the partner that you need, and we pledge to be there every step of the way. And at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce a former JEDCO commissioner, one of them. Oh, the two of the most beautiful women in the room. But I will say both of them have been extraordinary partners. Both of them pick up the phone every time we call. And the newly minted Dr. Orlando Williams, a great partner with JEDCO and here with Delgado.
Good morning. This is a great day for a great day. And we are excited because it's easy when you work for and with two strong women, Secretary Cates and Chancellor Steib. And both of them basically just say, get it done. And so the board, the workforce board, under the leadership of Tom Jones, had a vision of how could we make it work. And so we had a vision of how could we help grow Jefferson Parish. And I tell you, when your boss grew up about 15 minutes away from your site, you do everything to make it work. But she's a woman of vision. And so she told us that we had her permission. And then talking to Secretary Cates and bothering Tavares almost every night, like, how can we make this happen? How can we make this happen? We're proud of where we are today. And so Pam, Vanessa, and Francis and I came together as the dream team to start working with the parish government. This started when Parish President Lee Shane was a councilwoman, and we were at JEDCO. She said, what's one of the problems? I said, we don't have transportation. She said, we can fix that. So she became parish president. And then we met with Councilman Lee, whose office we just have on speed dial. We need. And he delivers. So we're thankful for all of the partners, because when he came on, he made a vow that we would have transportation so that everyone would have access to an opportunity. And working with Representative Lyons to see how the state can help better promote and better push Delgado has brought us to today. So Jefferson Parish is the dream team are all of the administrators of this parish, and they all need a round of applause for all of the support that they have provided and the growth. And JEDCO and Delgado are tied at the hip. Every move that they make, they include us in it, and we try to make certain that we step up the 100% that our chancellor expects us to put. So it's with great honor that I introduce, and before I do that, I have to say thank you to Mr. Frank, who traveled all the way from Houma just to be here with us to show support that we're pushing across the region. And Delgado is going to be that workforce leader in the state. Dr. Stibe says she wants us in the country and internationally. So we're going to go for that number, but we just say thank you to all of our partners and all those people that made it together, and the Delgado Workforce River City team that has been pushing in the programs that are going to come out. So without further ado, I would like to introduce to you the lady who had the vision when she had this position and has pushed us to make sure that we provided provision for those in Jefferson Parish, Dr. Larissa Littleton-Stibe.
Thank you so much, Dr. Williams. I mean, it's really hard to come behind that. I appreciate you. Good morning to everyone who's here and present in the room. It is a great day at Delgado Community College, and I am honored, and I consider it a privilege to be here with you today. Dr. Williams indicated to you that I grew up 15 minutes away from here. Yes, I did. I grew up in Avondale. My 82-year-old mother still lives in the house that I grew up in, and so I visit her every day. This is a dream for me. This represents an open door. This represents a door that's open to individuals to come in and gain resources. This represents a door that is open to individuals to come in and gain education. This represents a door that is open to individuals that did not think college was for them. But once they step foot inside the walls, the halls of this facility, they see that they too can attend college. You see, this has been a long time coming, and I am so happy and so proud that today is the day that we're able to link and leverage. And when I say link and leverage, I mean we're able to collaborate, we're able to innovate, we're able to sit around the table and say, how can we make the citizens, the individuals of Jefferson Parish better? How can we catapult them in ways that they never, ever saw before? So I thank everyone who played a role in this. I'd like to thank, I have my cheat sheet because you know I don't want to forget anyone. I'd like to thank Secretary Cates, who has been unwavering. She's had unwavering dedication for the state of Louisiana through pandemics, through social unrest, through the lows of employment to the highs of unemployment. She has just been steadfast and never lost sight. To Parish President, who is not able, Jefferson Parish President, who's not able to be with us today, but Valerie is here representing her. Wow, has she stepped up and made Jefferson Parish a great place to live, a great place to work. To JEDCO, Jerry Bologna. I can remember Jerry sitting around the table with you discussing, you know, what this center would be, what it would do, and just to see where it is now, and to always have that support. And yes, you are a telephone call away. To Representative Rodney Lyons, who's in the House, thank you for your support of this site and Delgado Community College. To Byron Lee, Councilmember Byron Lee, when we called, you answered. When we needed the transportation and the bus route, you were there. You were there saying, let's go, let's do it. To the board members, Tom Jones, Lisa, and Teresa, as well as Francis and Vanessa, thank you for all the work that you've done. But I cannot leave this room without thanking my team, because I have the best team there is in the country. And they are Dr. Williams is absolutely correct. When I say Delgado Community College is the college of first choice, not only for the state, not only for this region, but nationally. That's exactly who we are. Delgado Community College is the oldest and largest community college in the state of Louisiana. We are 100 years old. Today we have an enrollment of 11,300 students that are entering our facilities daily. We offer a hand up to each and every one. So, to the team, Delgado Community College, please raise your hand so that everyone can see who you are. Sometimes they have to stand in front of me in case I lean forward. Sometimes I need them to stand behind me in case I fall back, and on each side of me. It is with their support and it is with their great work that we continue to do excellent things. Thank you so much.
Changing things up again. I'm Lisa Barback. I am the Executive Director for Westbank Business and Industry Association, but I'm also Vice Chancellor of Jefferson Parish Workforce Development Board. It has been a team effort, and because we're at the River City Campus, I'm going to go with the whole boat idea. It took a lot to change the direction of the boat, but we turned it around. We've had one captain at the wheel that has truly been dedicated with so many different things going up, crashing waves. But Francis, you were key. Francis did the work. I know we had a great support team. The administration really stepped it up and surrounded Francis with all the help and the support she needed to get this ship set in the right direction. The fog's finally been lifted. I think we have a great space in front of us to do great things. And the Workforce Connection is really about hope. It gives our people an opportunity to improve their lives. That's what we do. At the end of the day, we improve not just one life, but the whole community gets to see that improvement. So I'm just going to say thank you again to the whole group. It's been a team effort. We've all been on the boat together. We've turned it around. Now we need you to go out and spread the word. Tell people it exists. They don't know we're here. They don't know about the help that they can get. Tell your neighbor, tell your friend, tell a student that you see in a grocery store. Tell them they can improve their lives. We have the ability. We have the training providers. We have the funding, thanks to so many people. So go out there, spread the news. Again, thank you. And let's make Jefferson the best place to live.
Wow, I'm glad I don't have to follow none of these people. I speak enough as it is, but we're thanking all the people, but most importantly, we want to thank the employers, right? Because without the employers, it's kind of a zero-sum proposition here. So I want to make sure the employers understand that we need you to be that business partner in order for this thing to truly flourish, right? Big and small, be at the table, come to the meetings, understand the resources. There's a lot out there for you, and there's a lot of people that could benefit from this particular partnership. Having said that, I think that'll bring us to the conclusion of this event. Am I correct, team? All right, we good? Nothing left to say? I know there's some great refreshments over there. I think we're going to get these big old scissors out and cut some ribbon. Otherwise, thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you.
1, 2, 3.